We've had a pretty cool season so far, and we're here in Alberta going after 2 big rams.
This episode of Canada Hunts is brought to you by Stay in Gros Morne, Natural Boutique, and these fine sponsors, Gunworks and Kuyu.
How was that, Kerry?
It was pretty relaxing.
Pretty great.
We did fly over Edmonton by a couple hundred kilometers extra.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous day. Flying over those mountains is pretty sweet. It's where we're headed.
Keep you posted, Edmonton next.
I'm guessing you're Dawson.
Dawson.
We didn't figure
Gary.
That was Jen.
Good to meet you.
How are you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
That's good.
Yeah, we've been off for a while, but we're
Yeah.
ready
Yeah,
to
we've
rock
been
and
away,
roll.
Yeah,
14 plus hours.
We had to fly to Vancouver and then all the way back. I say you still got sore ribs, do we? This is Dawson. Dawson's been up in Carter's Lake for a long now.
This will be my 6th year.
Should be pretty good. Where are you from?
Wildwood, Alberta.
Cool. You've been hunting for a while, for sure.
Yeah, since I was a little boy, yeah.
Yesterday we left Newfoundland at about 2 a.m. and made our way here to Alberta. It was about a 24-hour travel day to get here to the staging area. And we got a beautiful backdrop here. We're going to be heading that way. We're going to be going in wagons with horses, which is totally different for us. If we ever use horses, normally it's horseback riding, which is not my favorite thing. Like, I would rather ride a whale than a horse, I think. But the wagon thing, maybe I can get on board with a little bit more. Yeah, this is royal treatment here. I feel like the queen. So I'm pretty stoked. We're gonna take 2 of them, and the guys here at Carter's Outfitting are awesome. Really nice characters we can relate to as Newfoundlanders, because we got some characters at home too. So yeah, it'll be a good day. I think about 6 hours in these wagons as we head to the main camp. And apparently the scenery gets even better, so I'm pretty excited about that. The wagon ride in was a blast. It's the perfect start to the hunt. Our daughter Aspen is going to be jealous.
Home sweet home, buddy.
Come in and I'll show you around. I don't know where the entrance is. Pretty sweet. Loads of room and a wood stove. What more could a girl ask for? Maybe a big ram. I'll definitely ask for that. We're here at Spike Camp. We're gonna head out and see if we can chase down a few rams here shortly. I'm here with my guide. I think I got the better of the two between Kerry and I. What's your name?
I'm Jim Roxburgh.
From
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Carter's Outfitting has been doing this for 20 odd years and they've got the best people in the business. Working with them, boom, get her done.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We've had a pretty cool season so far, and we're here in Alberta going after two big rams.
Our biggest hunt of the year by far. Both got tags. Anyway, we got our guides all aboard. Jen got her guide.
Yep. Me and Jimmy, we're going for the big ram.
Got my boy Dawson.
Carrie and Dawson are just gonna flake off in the woods somewhere and see if they can find a deadhead, I think. And anyway, I've got this, I'm pretty sure.
We should be good to go. So, fingers crossed we can make it all work and it don't be a process where it's like you just get eliminated because you don't get it right. So I don't feel bad.
No, you'll be good. You'll get over it. Yeah.
Anyway, should be fun. Stay tuned.
Aspen isn't with us on this trip. She's going between Carrie's parents' house and my parents' place, and it's really hard for her to be away from us because since the start of COVID, we really haven't been apart from her. And she came with us to the Yukon on that wild adventure in the mountains for 3 weeks, and yeah, it's tough for her. So, and school just started again, so she's it's all new to her. And I'm getting all these messages from her, full of emojis, expressing how she's feeling as her 7-year-old self on the inReach. And the mom guilt really kicks in hard. And it's hard enough to leave. But then when I know she's struggling when she's away from us, it makes it even harder. She's insisting on finding out how many days we're going to be gone. She's asking if we have 1 ram yet because she knows we need to get 2. And she knows also, though, from Yukon that there are no plans in the mountains. You just need to roll with the punches and see how it goes. But she's good at laying on guilt trips, and this one's hitting pretty hard. We got rammies.
They're in a good see where the
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. About 2 kilometers away across the valley, we've got eyes on maybe 14 rams or so. So we're just watching them through the phone scope and just trying to see what we're looking at and what might be there. I thought my butt was sore from riding the horses in here, but my butt's really sore from sitting here all day watching a beautiful ram across the valley. Can't really see it now because the fog has come in, but we've been watching him and a bunch of his friends all day, and they've just been in a really bad place, so we couldn't make a move on them. But the plan is tomorrow we'll get up, this fog will be gone, the rams will be in a better place, and we're gonna hightail it over that way. We were on 14 rams or so yesterday, watched them all day. They weren't in a good spot, so we couldn't go after them. And we had hoped that we'd put them to bed and then go back and then they'd be there. But as you can see, they could still be there, but we won't be able to go look, or we won't see them if we do go look. The fog is in pretty good. In Newfoundland, we say it's like pea soup. So we're just gonna wait it out. Hopefully some kind of wind comes in and blows it on, or the sun will come out and burn it off. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen, but highs and lows of sheep hunting, if you're not optimistic, you're nothing at all. So we're gonna go with that.
Super wide, eh?
The rams are timbered up in a tough place, so right now we just have to wait for them to make a move. Day after day, we hike up to our vantage point and hope that the rams have moved overnight. But every day, they're where they were the night before. We spend 6 days watching the rams from morning until night. We can't take our eyes off them because they could easily slip out of the timber without us seeing where they went. After so many days, your patience is tested and you can go stir crazy. We made friends with a mischievous squirrel that we named Jeffrey. We ate a lot and we had scattered sheep sleep when the fog came in. While passing time and watching the rams, you imagine and talk through every scenario. How would we know when to make the 6-hour trek over there? How would we get over there? Would we try to get 2 rams out of the band at once? The shooting plan if the band was all together when we shot, and all the other scenarios that play out in your head. The rams still haven't moved out of the timber. They have to leave at some point, don't they? As we leave the comforts of camp, we hope we won't be back there tonight. Although we know we won't have a tent or sleeping bags. We're keeping pack room for the possibility of 2 rams. It's a beautiful, clear day, and we're able to see that the rams have moved to a much better location, a lot more accessible and open. So we're just trying to survey who's there and what their plan might be if they're moving up or down or staying put. And we'll come up with a plan and hopefully be able to get a shot on them today. It was surreal heading down the cliffs toward the mountains we had memorized over the week. We've made our way down this cliff on our way over to the other side of the valley where we've been watching the rams for all those days. We knew there was one who went over one of the sides, and we had hoped to get eyes on him, and thankfully we did. So we know that he's still over there. The bulk of the rest of the band is probably, hopefully, still on the other side. So as we head down now, we'll make a plan and see whether he's accessible or whether we're going to go up and go after the other ones. But it's really great to at least have eyes on him from here.
You're probably going to be within 800 yards there, maybe. Right?
As we kept going up, once again, Jimmy glances back and gets eyes on the ram.
He's right broadside. Fucking found him, yes. 29 days.
This time, he's more settled, and I get set up for a 400-yard shot. When I saw he was bleeding through his nose a lot, I was like, okay, I feel better about this. But until it's down, I can't.
So we got to be quick and gentle and take the gut out of this one, take all our pictures and walk back up here again.
We make our way down to where we last saw him. It's such a nerve-wracking experience. We're elated when we find him. He's folded up in the only water we spotted all day.
Predators Outfitting said they could do it. Oh my god. Oh.
Like, I can't even believe this is happening right now. This does not happen for me. Oh my god! Oh my god, look at the mess.
Get in there. Easy.
I can't even process it. I can't even. This doesn't happen to me.
Oh, well, here. Just think of it, all the days in the snow.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well done.
Boom. Oh man.
Well, buddy. Well done. Good spotting. First thing this morning.
This was like another wild sheep chase of Jen's. We were going after one ram, and like imagine how many of these nooks and crannies there are everywhere. And then Eagle Eye there picks him up like 4 different times. So it's hard to believe that it all came together today, and I'm so pumped. I can't even believe it to have such a good crew here with us, Kerry and Jimmy and you, Jake. It's awesome. Carter's Outfitting is amazing and highly recommend it.
For sure.
So I'm sending the best message of the trip so far. It's to Aspen, well, to her grandmother. And it'll say, Mommy has a big ram down. Because we know we have a water source, we're able to commit to staying on the mountain, and we set off to find the band for Kerry. Within a couple of hours, we locate and it sets up for the shot.
Get him?
I think so. He just turned around. He's behind
I
that
can't
tree.
see him.
He's behind that tree. Same tree.
I see 2.
He's down. He's dead.
He's done.
What?
He's dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
You for real?
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Are you for real?
No, he's dead.
Great job,
Oh, yeah.
babe. We can't
Center punch
believe
him?
what has happened. We got 2 bighorn rams down in the span of a few hours, and we were there with each other for the whole thing. It was pretty special. Babe, what do you think? We're all exhausted, dehydrated, starving, and running on adrenaline. We spend a couple of nights outside without a tent, but this is why we're sheep hunters. We live for these moments.
So this was the double. I think we shot him around 7:30 or so from up there. Now we're gonna do some work on him and look at the mass on him.
Beautiful.
Freaking crazy.
That's absolutely insane. Great job.
Yeah, just
Carter Outfitting.
crazy double. And it wasn't even like a double or 2 were together. It was like 2 different
It was a work your ass off trying to double.
2 different hunts. Anyway, we'll start take some pictures and pack this guy and get him to the top and start working our
Back
way
down
up.
again.
Yeah. But it's worth it now.
Totally.
Perfect.
Nice. That's all.
I got it.
After a couple of sleepless nights on the mountains, we're eager to get back to base camp to celebrate and enjoy the meat from the rams. We're sitting here waiting for the horse and wagon to come pick us up. So I've got my trusty team of skinners and fleshers doing the heads of my Kerry's and when the horses arrive, we'll get back to feasting and celebrate. Up here in the mountains of Alberta with Carter Outfitting. Everything's getting together and we're going to start the trail out today in the wagons and with all the horses. I think there'll be about 17 in total. Just thinking about how the past 2 weeks have been, it's been a wild ride and probably the experience of 1,000 lifetimes. We doubled on the same day.
Husband and wife doubled same day, but different hunts.
Wasn't even like in the same band. It was like a real double. Over here, 4 hours later, over there. And don't know if that happens very often, but we're just so fortunate. We'd really like to say thank you to Scott Carter and Carter Outfitting. It's a top class really company and group, and can't say enough about the people here and what they offer. Highly recommend them, and we look forward to coming back in here.
This episode of Canada Hunts is brought to you by Stay in Gros Morne, Natural Boutique, and these fine sponsors, Gunworks and Kuyu.